What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We got some Honda TRX 250R fun going on. This is the frame that Dave had been saying he's going to be giving me for years. Finally got a bunch of stuff powder coated, getting it together. If you've seen the shorts, let me know down in the comments below. I do not do a full build video. I do portions of what's going on that day. So today we've got the TRX on front wheels. Swing arms all polished. As you just saw, we've got majority of pieces in there, missing the lower link. I've had this lower link in my hands in the past couple of months. I know it's in the shop somewhere. Haven't been able to find it. Found another lower link, was too wide, not quite sure what it's off of. We got all kinds of parts laying around here and nothing's labeled. Shelves and shelves full of stuff, so we make our own. We've got the Delrin bushings, got a 450 ERs that I can kind of get some directions off of, as you saw at the beginning of the video. Look down there, get the measurements, figure out where the holes go. This is a piece of billet 6061 aluminum that I make my invert plates out of. This is a cutout left from a T3 set. Cutting it down, getting the shapes right, getting everything all worked together, get the basic shape, get it all cut out, and we move on. Now this is pretty much just a temporary link. This isn't a final link. Got a lot of engine work to do on the TRX. Also got a lot of engine work to do on the 92 quad racer that we got going together. So we're trying to get them on all four wheels, standing on their own, so we can flip them up, stick them in the Connex, and get back to them later. Now these are personal bikes. They're not customers' bikes, so I'm funding the whole thing. It's been really nice. The rear swing arm Tony gave me from one of his parts bikes that he parted out. Axle, same thing. He supplied a bunch of parts for this build. Dave's also supplied a bunch of parts for this build. Been really generous with both of them. Then again, they've been around for a long time. I've helped them out a lot. They helped me out a lot. It's a mutual kind of thing. Works out really well. When you start these kind of businesses, you never know what kind of people you're going to run across. Sometimes you run across some seriously awesome people. And I can't appreciate the guys that have stuck around with me for years. They've supported, they've hung out, they've had fun, give me reasons to do things. If it wasn't for Tony, that back motocross track would not be the size that it is now. My riding abilities would not be as high as they are now. Now, granted, both of us haven't been racing this season, so our skills have gone down a little bit. He's actually got a case of, now I understand what it's like to not feel like I'm in shape or on the top of my game. Yeah, it happens, especially when you sit around and you don't ride every day like you used to. So now we got the 3/4 inch Delrin. We're chopping it down to 1 inch little pieces. Pretty simple. Make Delrin bushings for all kinds of different components on these bikes. Swing arm bushings, suspension bushings, pretty much anything that needs a bushing, you can make it out of Delrin. You don't have to put the bearings in there. Granted, yes, bearings are a lot smoother operation, and there's a lot less friction, but they're also a lot higher maintenance. You've got to take them apart periodically, clean them, grease them, put them back together. Delrin doesn't seem to wear very much. It's got a very good longevity and lifespan to it, and it works really, really well. I have learned that if you cut it just a little bit on the big side to get a good tight fit in the hole, it will actually shrink the inside hole, so there's compensations that need to be made for that. I learned that while I was doing the swing arm bushings. I was selling swing arm bushings for Z's and the ATC 250R, and pretty much anything else if you give me specs to it. We've got Delrin on hand. Make pretty much whatever bushings you guys need. Specs, that's it. Little bit of funds, you get your bushings. Swing arm bushings are roughly about $45, and next day of shipping. As you can see, the lathe makes quick work of this stuff. Flip it around, make sure the cuts are all nice and smooth, even and flush. Get rid of a little bit of wobbles. We'll run a drill bit down in the hole so the bolt fills through. Get some neat curly cues on there, just like drilling the aluminum. Yeah, those little springies are kind of fun to play with. Unlike the metal, you're not going to slice the snot out of yourself when you're playing with them. Now we got the link. We're going to hit it with the flap wheel, get all of the bandsaw marks out of it, smooth it out some, make it look really nice. Got a lot of time polishing up that 450 ER swing arm. If you guys know anything about those, you know that they are cast and they've got a lot of bumps to them. So it takes a while, lots of grinding, lots of sanding, lots of polishing, lots of time. But to me, it's worth it in the end because it makes an absolutely gorgeous build. We have channel memberships available. You want to support the creators, you like the content, you like what I do. We've got multiple tiers. $5 a month helps me out immensely. It helps the channel out. It lets YouTube know that the content is appreciated and it pushes it to more people. The more views we get, the more we can do. This is a monetized channel after all. Views are key. If we can get you guys to interact with them, comments are always encouraged, appreciated. Not ever quite sure what to ask you guys to trigger you to comment. I've noticed on a couple other channels that I've got that if I'm not pissing people off, they're not commenting. This channel, it's Assholes Garage. You guys know this. If you're new to the channel, then you don't know that. But this is Assholes Garage after all. And yeah, I'm here to help you. I'm here to do the best that I can and give anybody any kind of advice, mechanical tips, tricks. I'm here to help out whoever I can. You come at me sideways, don't expect me to be nice. It's just not gonna happen. But on this channel, I really don't do a lot of stuff to make anybody mad. There's nothing to really do in the mechanical field to really make people mad. I mean, yeah, I could ghost ride my 250R off of one of the tables or something like that, but that's just hurting me in the immediate run because then I got to pay for all the damages. Would you guys like to see that? Oh, I'm sure somebody'd love to see a ATC 250R just go sailing through the air with nobody on it. Watch it crash and get wrecked. Yeah, yep, that's something that people would like to see. You're not replacing my gas tank. You're not replacing my frames. You're not replacing the plastics. It's not happening. If we were making good funds on this channel and we had the extras where we could get stuff like that and do crazy things, sure, that's in the future. This is now. We're still trying to grow. We're still trying to hit the 4,000 watch hours. We got to 3,000, so we're partially monetized, not fully monetized. This channel's got over 1,000 videos on it. We are live streaming on the Sawyer Custom Gaming channel. Links down in the description below. If you have any tech questions or anything like that, you just want to BS, come hang out, ask questions. I've already helped people build Banshees over stream. I've helped people diagnose ATC 70s, built a couple other bikes over stream, helped out quite a few people already. It's really neat when people pop in and they start talking. I'm running around in game trying to keep myself occupied. I can't sit there on stream and watch YouTube videos because the stream will get shut down. And here you go. We've got ATC 250R with the new link, looking kind of pretty. We'll get more videos for you guys in the future. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.